All right, so there is a very flawed perception of what depression actually is. I'm going to try to explain it as best I can. It's because the word depression is associated to sadness, and people think, "What, are you sad all the time?" Listen, clinical diagnosed depression, it's a chemical imbalance. Something's not right up here. Something's not wired right. I don't give a fuck what you say, what your opinion is. Trust me, it's the same thing with obsessive compulsive disorder, panic disorder, schizophrenia, bipolar, you name it. There's screws missing, man. And let me put it this way. So some people are like, I heard some guy got fired from his job and then he killed himself. The guy didn't kill himself because he lost his job. He lost his job, which is a trigger, and that triggered his depression, which the guy's always had. And he got so low and stayed in his own head and didn't tell anybody and didn't fucking do anything to help himself. And what can happen is if you have depression, you can get caught in this horrific loop of sadness and misery. It's just a horrible feeling. And what happens is people don't talk about it with anybody because they're ashamed, I guess. People don't want to help themselves. They don't even acknowledge it. Like, I'm very self-aware, so I know when I'm falling. I know when my bad anxiety starts to hit and my depression hits, and I'm aware of it, and I've been through it before, and I know it goes like this. Whether you have depression or not, life is like this, ups and downs. And when you're down, you got to do the things you have to do to fucking stomach it. And it will come back up. This is life. One thing that's guaranteed about life, it's always changing. All right? So when you're super depressed and you're down, and when I say depressed, man, I mean, like, I remember the last couple months I went through this because I tried getting off my medication. My medication helps my fucking chemicals be balanced. I tried getting off. Don't ask me why. It was a bad idea. But I went through like 2 months where just waking up, looking at my closet, thinking about putting clothes on and starting my day made me want to throw up. I had no motivation to live. And my life's fine, dude. Fine. I got my own truck, my own house that I own. I got a dog. He fucking rocks. I got people around me who care about me, family that love me. I love the way that I look. I love who I am, flaws and all. Like, I'm comfortable with who I am. I get laid. And like, still, I had no motivation to live. Do you understand, like, this? That's a chemical problem. Do you know how fucking low you have to be to go look at a bridge, look down and be like, this is a good idea? Do you know how fucking horrifically down you have to be to tie a rope around your neck and hang yourself? Do you know what kind of state of mind you have to be in to take a gun and be like, well, this is a good idea? Dude, it's a chemical problem. And if you don't tell anyone and you don't get therapy or medication or go to the gym or get in a routine or be self-aware or talk to people about it, you can get caught in a terrible, terrible place, and that's in here. Don't ever stay in your mind alone too long because it's a scary place to be. That's why getting this shit out, don't be ashamed, man. Let me tell you, if you have depression, you're special, man. You have access to a part of your brain that a lot of people just, they see it and they're like, Like, we explore it for whatever reason. And once we open that door, it's never closed. But, dude, don't be ashamed of that, all right? Get help and live with it, because when you live with it, you become such a stronger person. If you're sad and you're depressed and you have bad depression, like, get help and get out of your head and tell the world. I swear to God, when I first went through this shit and I told everybody, and I started just telling, I go to the gas station, and the guy would be like, hey, how you doing? And I'd be like, right away, not good, man, not good. And he'd be like, why? And I just point to my head, and he'd be like, you'd be okay. Like, dude, people go through shit, whether they have depression or not. Everyone has ups and downs. No one's life is perfect. Everyone understands, so get it out there. Once you get it out there, you realize how many other people deal with depression issues, anxiety issues, mental health, and then you feel less alone. Then you come together, and then you start helping yourself, and you become better and live a good life, all right? So fucking love yourself, because I love you. You're fucking awesome. Yes, you. You're looking at me right now, and you're like, you don't even know who I am. Yes, I do. You're on this planet, and you're a good person, and I love you. Get help.